Happy Halloween, miners and crafters. We're going to the end today. Now, when you go to the end, you don't want to bring in anything that you don't want to lose. So, pack light. As far as armor, I don't recommend anything more than diamond. I prepared some slow falling potions. I'm also going to take some chorus fruit for panic situations. And as far as enchantments, I would go with 2 protection, 4, and 2 projectile protection. I put projectile protection on my chest, so I can toggle it as needed. There aren't any zombies, skeletons, or spiders in the end, so you don't need things like Smite or Bane of Arthropods. Here I am setting up a lodestone and a compass. I named the compasses so that I know where I'm going, and I keep them in a bundle. Bundles are something I use to keep crafting tables, ender chests, food, valuables. Obviously, you can't put things like armor, elytra, books. Well, you can put them in bundles, but it takes up the whole thing. So, yeah, I use bundles as just a place to store little odds and ends. Oh, and welcome, by the way, miners and crafters. Thanks for checking out my video. So I made 2 trips to the end for this video. One of them pre-update, Copper Age update, and the other post. I wanted to capture what end busting looked like pre-update, just for posterity. I did like the eerie quiet of the end. I know music played. Just the absence of action in the sky. It felt like a old, dead world. And these end cities were beacons. The only thing that was providing light. I don't need too many shulker shells. I'd like to learn how to duplicate them. Alright, about to get intense. I put my wings away. So now I'm fully armored up. I can take a pretty good beating. I always make sure to hold my sword in my right hand when I'm using my bow, so that I could extend the looting effect and increase my chances of getting shulker shells from kills. Finally. The loot you get in the end is great. aside from the elytra and the shulker shells, the armor that you get, the weapons, usually pretty good. A lot of the times they'll have curses on them, like Curse of Binding or Vanishing. I think those are perfect for end busting. That last ship was my first ship where I found my first elytra. Can't touch this. It always sounds like the shulkers are going to throw up. There you go. Alright, no shell. Thanks. Oh boy, that's a lot of them. Oh yeah. Yeah, attack each other. Once again. No! Okay, this is bad. Ooh, and that's what the chorus fruit is for. It's also good if you're ever falling into the void. Yeah, eat that. Chorus fruit is for panic situation. Ja, slasher koshina mustin ora. Slasher koshim. Sir koshim sninkelt. Mayor. So that was a productive ender run. I got 3 elytra. I got a bunch of armor and a bunch of tools. It was a long excursion, as end runs always are. So I just wanted, again, to record what the end looked like pre-Copper Age update. So I'm going to fly back home and wait for the new update. I need to come back here and do a lot of work. I don't need those frogs anymore. I want to make a snow base over there by my stronghold area. It looks pretty bad right now. As does my beach area. This is where I made turtle, what do you call them? Skute. And yeah, that was one of my first farms. Back home, no place like it. I'm going to free the bees. And I have some updating to do. Now let's see. And I get the alpha. I'm sitting at it. Yeah, so hurry, muck. It is. Yeah. Damn. Oh. Alright, I don't like this here. Oh yeah, it's not a shulker. Okay, made all the copper stuff. I'm gonna need a place, a better place for my storage. I think that's what this is gonna be. Iron golems tend to collect on my roof. So I made this little shed as a place to store them while I harvest the chorus fruit. I harvest chorus fruit by shooting the buds. And when I chop the whole tree down, the arrows will come down. And sometimes they hit iron golems, which then get either killed or pissed off at me and try to kill me. So that's what this building's for. Nice grill, dude. Okay, it's coming along. Why is it always raining? Okay. So now my world is updated. I did some chores. Now I'm going to go to the end. First, I have to get there. Check this out. Oh. Well, here we are. Now it's just a quick little drop, and we're there. Ow. Here we go. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. They brought green into the end. I dig it. Whoa. Oh, that gave me such a weird feeling. What if this was all filled with water? Oh. Alright, I like the new update. It's very pretty. Maybe I'll do an elytra race here. Pretty good place for it. I just don't want to lose so many elytra. Maybe I could make a huge floor. Wonder if that's been done. Putting a huge floor in the end. I'm sure it's been done. I hate falling into that void. But it's fun to risk it. Yeah, I think the update was good. I know I talked about losing the desolate feeling of the end. I think some of that is maintained, but now the environment's just more dynamic. It's more, I mean, it's prettier. Obviously, there's more color. It's more lively. But it fits. It still feels like a dead world, like at the edge of time or at the edge of understanding. The shulkers look pretty much the same. Everything feels pretty much the same, as far as I can tell. Now, when the Happy Ghast update came, that changed the feel of the game a little bit. The Copper Age did not do that for me, anyway. Oh boy. Always. Why is it just slightly out of reach? Alright. Nobody hit me. Let me drop. Okay. Okay. Ow. Panic, panic, panic. Armor, armor. There we go. Yeah, fight each other. Whoa. Whoa. I'm not sure what just happened. I'll take it. Whoa. Okay, no, he's still alive. Come at me. Yeah. I hear him. Okay, you don't need to see this. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Stubborn. I'll get him. And... damn it. Okay. Surely this... third time's a charm. I don't have much in that. Help supplement was arrow like an excision net. You know, you could deal with all of us. I'm opening that. Rated our stakes tell was era. Well, okay. That's enough flirting with death for today. Or is it? Oh, out of arrows. Okay. I think this end bus might be over. Yeah, next time bring more arrows. Yeah, bring tons of arrows to the end. I suppose I could have used an infinity bow. That's probably the move. Yeah, next time infinity bow for sure. And just like so, we go back home. I mean, there we are. Whoa, things feel a little different. Wait, did I come back to the right place? Stop. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to leave you with a few last shots of the end before and after the update. This has been Mason Fugue. Happy Thanksgiving, folks. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoy. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.